Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We are on the island of Tikawara, looking around past the village of Tikawara, though we still need to figure out where the food of Tikahara left because it's missing. And we have an idea that maybe the chief of the village is responsible, but we're gonna figure it out soon. Fresh food, that's nice. Burial site. Huana tribes traditionally heap their dead onto pyres or give their bodies to the deep sea, but mounds like these suggest that rangas of honor, wealth and distinction were buried nearby. While wandering the Deadfire countryside, you stumble upon a site used frequently for ritual cremations. Beside the flat expanse of earth where a pyre might have been sits a small crypt full of beautiful baskets containing cremated remains. Search the location. It takes some hours. Sigil of Nightmare's Wardstone. Scroll of Nature's Mark twice. And that's it. Now let's take a look at the rest of the island. Actually, it might be a good idea to go to the beach down here while it's night time. Yeah. Because this might be the beach someone was talking about when they said that the chief is going to the beach at the night time. Something about the curve of the path ahead of you gives you a pause. With the obscured sight lines, you recognize this as a good site for an ambush. At the same time, you don't hear anything out of the ordinary. Actually, you don't hear anything at all. No hum of insects, no rustling of animals. Even the air has stilled. Cautiously, athletics, survival, investigate your surroundings. Yeah, I'll take her for this. Success. As you move carefully forward, you spot a massive Lagufaeth slinking through the wild growth. Even crouched, the wilder towers among the tropical trees, and it wears a bleached skull on its head. Sneak closer to observe. Yeah, I'll send her again. Even crouched, the wilder towers among the tropical trees, and it wears a bleached skull on its head. The Lagufaeth doesn't seem to have spotted you, yet. Heard electricity at it. Ooh, that might be useful. Aloth, can you do that? Jolting touch or crackling bolt? What it would be better? Let's go for the crackling bolt. Bright white electricity pours forth, striking the Lagufaeth. Sparks fly from the creature's webbed fingers as light arcs between its sharp teeth. Sizzling and smoking, the creature flees into the wild. In its wake, the Lagufaeth left some fish, a few of its poisoned barbs, and a well-crafted club. You've gained Hagfish twice, Caltrops Trap 4 times, and a fine claw. Nice. So there wasn't anything like that here. It's not about the chieftain here. Old battlegrounds. It isn't always easy to judge who fought or why, but what belongs to the dead leave behind is a legacy that anyone can claim. The site of a recent battle spreads before you. The bodies of the routed force still lie where they fell, though the most have been picked clean by scavenging beasts. Search the location. What is the music? 3 spark crackers? And nothing. Fine warbow. Oh, why not? And great sword. That's it. Can I not go over? No. Why is the music stopped? Let me just save the game. I don't want to risk anything now that the music is stopped. Wahika Pass? The rumbling reaches your ears first. A low growl from the lands before being pierced by the cry of a distant bird. The ground sets to vibrating beneath your feet. The growing roar of the stampeding beasts echoing around you. Oh no, I think my game crashed. And it's good that I saved the game though, in case that would happen. So yeah, we're alright. I think I'll have to restart. Yeah, give me a second. Okay, let's try this again. We have some music, so I hope it'll be fine. The rumbling reaches your ears first, a low growl from the lands before being pierced by the cry of a distant bird. The ground sets to vibrating beneath your feet, the growing roar of the stampeding beasts echoing around you. Your crest arise to find that the stampede has passed, now only a rumbling cloud in the distance. As the dust settles, you note that a few of the boar remain fallen and still, with large feathered darts protruding from the fur. A single upright boar remains, a piglet that nudges its snout against one of the prone beasts. Sneak close and observe. You pick your way down the rise and approach the downbeat boars. They seem to be breathing, albeit shallowly. You're not sure how long they have before they meet the wheel. Collect the baby boar. Can I attempt to heal the boars? I could try that. I don't know if that will work. Let's try. One of the boars fights to its feet, shaking itself roughly to throw off the darts with a series of snorts. The others seem beyond help. You spin on your heel at the sound of flapping feet and find yourself staring down a group of Lagufaeth hunters. With a gurgled hiss, they advance upon you. Well, we did save a boar. One boar. Where is the boar, though? I don't see it. Well, it seems like we got a fight on our hands.
Can't get a clean head.
Okay.
Show them how it's done!
That was horrible.
Get us out!
Nice. Next one. And I can also go for my ear for this. I hope that it also goes over to the other ones there. Yes, it does.
Never you mind that miss. I'll land. Next one.
Great.
See that, Ishi?
Can I still use it? Let's try. Oh, we got it already. Okay, fine. We're good.
Yeah?
Oh, hell.
But I don't see any boar that we could have saved now. That we did save. I don't see any. That's interesting. Because I thought we had saved the boar. Because it said that we saved one boar, but the rest was not a... For the rest, we couldn't save them. It's the same, yeah? A plus 10% area of effects? Yeah. Both the same.
Right here.
Interesting. I thought there would be one of the boars alive still then.
Sure.
Alright. But that's it then. No boar around us. I mean, I guess we could have had like a baby boar as a pet. If we had taken the baby boar, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that to the other boars. Okay, I think we're good here. Just making sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Ohina Ravine. Is that a dungeon? It might be a dungeon.
Ishi.
Be right there.
Quiet time.
Let's look around.
What can't hide from me?
I got this. I got this.
Yep, we're not dumb. We're good. Let's go.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Right between the eyes.
Perfect. Good. And the level up for Jyoti. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Be cautious.
Consider it done.
Okay, just loot everything. And then the level up for Jyoti. Alchemy. And then diplomacy. Then what can we give to her now? Searing Seal. Litany for the spirits. I prefer to do only good ones, like buffing instead of debuffing for the enemy. Sparing Death's Door. That might be good. Extra pockets. Far casting. I think far casting might be something. Or rapid casting. Let's go for rapid casting. So she's a bit faster. Alright.
I got this.
This driftwood frame is strung with bones and seashells. They tinkle in the breeze.
Can't hide from me.
Watch and learn.
What the fuck? Why didn't you do anything about it? Why did you trigger it and not... I don't understand why you didn't disarm it. That was stupid. Well, great. Very great.
Do.
Obviously now they're coming after me. And I have to heal myself. I don't understand why that was happening.
Not my best moment.
Yeah. They're now focusing on me, obviously, because of my stupidity. Not my stupidity, but the game's stupidity, because I don't understand why that wasn't happening. I don't get it. Why did he have to trigger the trap?
It's beyond me.
I guess the game just wanted me to trigger the trap. And now I even have 2 injuries. Perfect. Thanks, game. Really nice of you.
Can't get a clean hit.
Okay, now you gotta help my bear, at least.
Another withers on the vine.
And too late. What do you mean level up? I already gave her a level up. Totally weird.
Show him how it's done.
Can't get a clean hit.
How embarrassing.
Okay. Well then.
Need to try something else.
That's it.
Okay, at least now I can use my powers here. Okay, nice.
Hey there. Give me a real.
Unnecessary. But well. I have a level up, that was it, okay. But if I do the level up, I probably don't get back, you know... I don't get rid of my injuries. Mechanics, diplomacy... And then... Level 10. Wait a second, I have to check. Because obviously I have my Excel sheet for this. Come on. Level 10. Takedown. And recall agony, because we get 2. Takedown and recall agony in this case. Okay. We have the Cypher one first. That means, where do we have it? Recall agony. Body attunement, tumbling, greater focus. No. Main link. It's a bit further above, yeah. Here, recall agony. And then knockdown for my bear. Here, no, takedown is it? Takedown. Alright, next. Okay. Now I have to take a rest. Okay, I need something for Palagina. Any food that gives plus in might. Kayak help maybe? Oh, I go for the forbidden flesh pie, but it has a minus in intelligence. Fifth meat? No. We're not doing cannibalism here. Rice wine, row, perception, resolve, intelligence. Yeah, well, but this is too good, I think. Penetration, max health. Actually, nothing can be too good, so let's give that to her. Why not? Okay. Maybe if I had like something that gives plus constitution, because constitution is good for healing. So yeah, let's rest. And I'm rid of my injuries, very nice. Intellect is 22.
Yeah?
That's really good.
Leave it to me.
What did we have here? Sections of the boulder have been etched with strange runes and glyphs. Many of them seem to represent local plants and wildlife. Alright. Another trap detected. Please let me disarm it this time. Thanks.
Yeah? Be right there.
Okay.
A shadow comes.
Oh. Assassin Vine, Jungle Lurker. Well, let's go into the fight then.
Muddy the light.
Can I use knockdown now? Yes, we can use knockdown.
I'll teach you a lesson! That's exactly what I was going for.
Oh, my bear was sent this way. But you gotta go here. Oh, he can't. He is currently immobilized. Well then. Okay then. We got it. Did you use it? Yeah, you did use it. Okay. And everyone on this one here. Actually, maybe those three can go for the Stellan gun.
Something else.
Wait a second, why did you use... Ah yeah, Nature's Mark. What is Nature's Mark? I only know the other mark. Hunter's Mark. Oh, did I use Nature's? Anyways, it's okay. We just go for this one now. And my bear needs healing.
Might as well be hitting the water.
There's something you don't see.
Alright. The one that is almost down first. And then here, this one, and you continue healing the bear, please.
There's a weapon!
Might as well be hitting the water.
And this one. But I still need healing for the bear. Okay, we're done. We're almost done here. And done.
Happy to oblige. I hear you.
What was that with me? I was just flying around like weirdly. Alright. You found an old stone coffer, pitted and mottled by long exposure to the elements. The lid is cracked, but thick, woody vines like giant's fingers hold it in place. Have someone pull the vines away from the chest. Why can I not do it myself? That is weird. Might 14? Okay, let's try this. Failure. Maya can't pry a single vine loose. As Maya tucks, the vines even tighten their grip around the coffer. Alright. Why can I... She doesn't even have any... Why can I not use the... Why can I not use any powers? Why doesn't it work? I don't get it. Why can I not use the other characters to do this? That's weird. Can I try it now? Oh, yes, now I can try it. Success. You rip the tendrils off the chest. Vines hungrily creep up to entangle it again, but you tear it faster than they can grow back. In the midst of all of this, you are able to get lid of the chest. Nice. You retrieve an antique brass hatchet, pulling it from the coffer, even as the vines feebly grasp at it with hungry tendrils. Results? We got Lagufaeth, which is an axe. Okay. I don't know if anyone has any use of a chest. Of an axe. But it looks very nice. Very nice, actually. Against plant attacks, while above 75% health. I see. Very nice, actually. It's a hatchet. I don't think that anyone uses a hatchet. Well, she uses a two-handed weapon, so let me put it here and we'll see in the future if I find someone who has any use of it. Is there anything we can do here? I already have frantic reload. I don't need to update this, but here we can do something. Thunderous reports. What is thunderous reports? Copious powder load creates a blast that hits all targets in a cone. Wild barrage. But why would I lose wild shot if I do this? Because wild barrage is... packs more shot and powder down the muzzle with great haste. Reloading it's considerably faster, damage is increased and all shots will bounce twice. And this... shots become a mix of unburned powder and debris. Reloading is quick and easier and the projectiles bounce to nearby targets. Oh, yeah, I'll go for wild barrage. Damage is increased and all shots will bounce twice. I like that. Really good. Let's go for this. Wild shot grunts, yes. Wild barrage. Enchanter. You successfully enchanted kitchen stove with wild barrage. Perfect. Very nice. I could make it superb as well, but that will cost too much, I think. I'm quite happy that it is actually very fast. Inaccurate. The critics multi-shot, yeah, that's the reason why. But I have a good accuracy and it is superb, so that will hopefully make up for it, yeah. Anything else that I could enchant? For example, this one here. Currently it is already enchanted. Aloth's leather armor. Elementally stable or known casualty. I think we're fine here. This one is already enchanted well enough. Okay, we're good. For now, we're good.
Sure thing.
I don't know if
Nice
there are
and
some
quiet.
enemies left here in the north, so let's be a bit cautious. It looks like there could be, because there's still space. Oh. What is this? A large Lagufaeth, a broodmother by her size and crest, surfaces from the pool. Around her neck hangs a knotted cord strung with shiny odds and ends. She chirps softly. As you draw closer, she gurgles in agitation but does not attack. She dives back down and disappears. You hear splashing and chattering coming from further up the slope.
An invitation? Or a trap?
She almost looks docile, don't she?
Or maybe
Almost.
she's full.
I mean, we have met a mother before. I don't know, it was a brood mother. I mean, Mother Sharprock. She's probably not a brood mother, but she's a mother. They are friendly so far, so let me talk to the brood mother. Cocking her head, the brood mother watches you and lets out an inquisitive chirrup. Send Arctos over to make an introduction, why not? Arctos moves closer and sniffs at the Lagufaeth's feet. She observes the gesture at first with wide-eyed panic, but softens at the animal shows only curiosity. Tentatively reaching out, she pats Arctos' head. The broodmother stops gurgling and takes a tentative step closer, craning her neck with interest. Other Lagufaeth peer and cheer up at you.
Yeah, because first contacts always tend to go well.
Maya slowly reaches for her weapon. Jyoti nibbles on her lips to hide a spreading smile.
There's a pack-hunting swamp lizard in Adir with a call like that. It normally means they have you surrounded.
A young Lagufaeth pokes its head out from behind one of the adults and burbles happily. The adult ushers it back with a firm claw. It looks smaller than the hatchling in the cage, but not by much.
Oh, Anna.
Lagufaeth broodmother, observing the exchange, the broodmother looks to you and lets out a plaintive cry.
Juana.
It sounds like she's trying to say Juana. Juana? Snarls and gurgles rise in volume. The other Lagufaeth bare their teeth at the name.
Juana.
The broodmother hisses. Her attending warriors brandish spears, clubs, and blow guns.
Can't really blame them, can ya?
So you hate the Juana.
Gelade. I did not even know these Wilder could understand Kith languages.
Maybe it's just the broodmother.
I recall when you picked up ancient Ingwithin, but this?
Hatchlings.
Lagufaeth broodmother. She screeches, not at you, it seems, but at what you've said. Hatchlings. Cypher? A flash of anger and pain from the broodmother's mind strikes yours like a gust of heat. Your power enables you to peer into her memories. You see Almaura, huge and terrible, pushing the Lagufaeth deeper into the jungle. The Almaura's language is an unintelligible roar to the broodmother, but she sees their aggression written on the corpses of her fallen kin. She also sees the invaders rounding up her hatchlings and driving them back to their wooden nests by the beach. Many claws tighten about weapons and tails slash in eager, hypnotic rhythm. The broodmother watches you. So the Juana captured you young. We saw that already. She screeches with emotion, rocking her whole body back and forth. Her bristling fin flashes like a blade. The other Lagufaeth bare their teeth even wider. Turning her attention from you to the formation of Lagufaeth, the broodmother hisses and flicks her tail, gesturing down toward the bottom of the ravine, toward the village. The others bob their heads in agreement.
Anna.
She turns back to you and growls. I can rescue your hatchlings, but your clan must stay away from the village. The broodmother chitters and blinks at you, tilting her head this way and that. At last she raises her head and trills to the treetops. One by one, the other Lagufaeth lower their weapons and snap their jaws shut.
Please.
She turns her fish eyes on you. I don't like it if they have like, if it's like something describing in between spoken words. It was a lot in the first game, but here it's a bit unfortunate, but it's okay because I spoke over the hatchlings. That's what I meant.
Happy to
Okay.
oblige.
We're not going to steal anything from them. Can we talk to the mage? Probably we can't. No, but I can take the
Your orders? You were saying?
I can take the plants here. I'm not stealing anything, they will attack me. Okay, so we can come back and bring them their hatchlings. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but then again, well, there were hatchlings in cages in the village. How do we now persuade them though to give us the hatchlings? Okay, we almost have seen all what the island has to offer here. I think there was only one thing left here. This one. It's probably just yeah. All right, I got this. Well then, I think in the next episode we will go back to the village and try to free those Lagufaeth here in Tikawara. Let's go to the chieftain. Maybe we have to talk to him for this. Let's go. Alright, let's see.
Whatever you need, you must only ask.
I have questions about Pocokohara.
Wind and sorrow are all that emerge from the ruins. Never answers.
Okay.
Speak on, friend. What say?
I can't say anything about that. That's gonna be difficult. Okay, so there are two things we still need to do
You ever
in
wonder
here.
if it's unhealthy to carry a lantern full of lost souls?
You mean like if I keep at it, they're gonna do something worse than give me nightmares?
I suppose we're past the point of unhealthy.
So yeah, we have two things to do here. One is we have to save the Lagufaeth hatchlings, and the second is we have to figure out where to find the food supplies. Let me go here already, and we'll see. We will continue in the next episode, but I would like to go here already. Yeah, here down at the beach. Yeah. I doubt that they will just let us take them.
You need something?
The fisherman scratches his cheek, dusting with the glimmering scales. Okumu says you caught Tamao stealing koiki. Oh, we actually had to talk to him about this, okay.
Ikira.
He pauses and stares at you with wide eyes.
Tamao was creeping around the drying hut where we stored koiki for the ceremony, north of our Ranga's home.
He tips his head to gesture away, helping your eye contact all the while.
I grabbed
Holding.
Tamao by the wrist and dragged him to Makumu. We found all of the koiki were gone. The snake brought this on himself, I say. Now Makumu will deliver him to Tangaloa's maw, where he belongs.
Pekio nods slowly. Sounds like the type of story a koiki thief would tell.
Tamao is the thief. Ikira, day and night I catch fish for the tribe.
Pekio shakes his head, chest heaving as the smell of perspiration thickens. Tamao didn't have any koiki, did he? He opens his mouth to retort, but closes it and hangs its head.
It is said the gods piss on the souls of liars before sending them back to Aora as krill. Tamao stole no koiki.
I had a feeling now that there was the bluff option.
Kahopa must have made Tamao from sand lice, because he gives nothing to the tribe, only takes.
Did you steal the koiki?
No! Ikira, I did not do this. I provide for the tribe. Not like that louse Tamao.
He wrinkles his nose and looks away. I can see why you'd want Tamao out of the way.
Ikira, I say Tamao is guilty even if he has no koiki juice on his hands. He hates the tribe. Pity and charity fill his belly and shell pouch, and he has not strained a muscle to serve anyone but himself.
Pekio balls his hands at his sides.
Knowing this does not bring the koiki back to the drying hut, but it will help to heal the tribe.
Would Mukumu accept your retraction without koiki to prove it?
No. He wants the koiki and the guilty. So do we all, I say. I cannot say if the true thief covered their tracks, since Mukumu never looked for clues.
Pekio shrugs and calmly brushes sand off his foot.
But the drying hut? Ikira, in his sandals, this is where I would look.
In his sandals? What do you mean by that? I need to free those Lagufaeth hatchlings.
Are you crazy? Then Himwihi will go and blame me.
His burning eyes meet yours.
You see the woman at the trading post? The angry one?
He grabs your arm with a strong, sticky hand and points across the dock to the scowling woman who stands with her arms folded.
She will have my corpse for bait if you do this.
Why would she blame you?
She despises me. How could disaster not be my fault?
He snarls.
Besides, the Ranga will bury her at high tide if she so much as insults you. Or any foreigner.
I see.
At least go and see her before you release her prizes. Then, maybe I find some other place to be until her anger cools.
He lets go of your arm, leaving behind a few glimmering fish scales, alright. So we need to talk to her. And we need to take a look at, the storage hut, I guess. Let's talk to her first, because she's closer. Mui?
For what do you linger here? The village is much too quiet.
Her restless hands fidget with her weapon while her slitted eyes scan the horizon. We need to release the Lagufaeth hatchlings. She throws back her head and laughs.
But you do not laugh. Then you do not joke. For what would I do this foolish thing?
She wipes a tear of merriment from the corner of her eye. They have clans and families. What would you do if someone caged your children? A look of pain and surprise twinges across her face. It reveals an old but raw wound to your shrewd gaze. In her mind, you glimpse an image of a demolished village on the cliffs, a broken spear in Humuihi's hands, and slaver ships disappearing over the horizon.
Then I never forgive them. We must destroy the broodmother now, before she is bolder.
She brushes another speck of moisture from her eye, so she doesn't want it. We need to release. Can I say it again?
For what do you say this again?
You want them to leave alone, right? Release the young and they will.
They are animals. They hunt where they smell food, and they smell food in our village.
She leans forward and speaks slowly, as though explaining this to a child.
If I release the young ones, then they attack when they grow big.
Lagufaeth are reclusive by nature. They would avoid the village if you did not have their young.
When they ran from me before, I thought it was only my weapon they feared.
She laughs again but tapers off into a pensive silence.
But suppose you are right. Then I do not have to suffer their stench.
She rubs her chin.
Take the key then, and yell for help if anything goes wrong.
She passes you the key with one hand and hefts her weapon in the other. Alright. Let's try this. I mean, we're still over 30 minutes, but I still would like to see if that happens. Pekeho?
You need something?
Okay, I thought I needed to tell him first. If I leave it open, will they just run away? I don't know what will happen. Can I talk to them?
Look out! They escape!
Just let them go, please. Leaping from the water, the broodmother eagerly chirrups and beckons toward her hatchlings. They rally around her with unbridled joy. She lets out a low-pitched warble when she sees you. The broodmother makes a show of removing her necklace and laying it out on the sand, then gesturing from you to the necklace and back again. Chirping and waving her crest, the broodmother and her hatchlings dive back into the ocean.
I hope the Lagufaeth do not come back.
They won't. They know now. And they left me a prize. Baubles of the Fin. What is this? Baubles of the Fin. +1 constitution, +1 intellects. Grants cruelty and curious. The collection of drunken witnesses of countless acts of mischief and malice radiate the cruel temperament in an aura that boosts outgoing damage of all allies within range. Ooh. I think this is something for Jyoti. Currently she has religion and stealth. I think she has more use of this. Religion and stealth. What do you have? Perception. And you have intellect, history, insight. Okay, well then I'll just leave that back. Okay. Now we also get that.
Think it suits me?
I think so, yes. And we get a bonus for this as well, right? It doesn't say that yet. Or where do I have to activate it? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
We're gonna check later on then. Grants cruelty and curious. Ah, it's only in combat, that's why. Alright.
Yeah.
Well then, in the next episode we go up here and look around here to figure out who actually stole the food in the village. Okay. So one is going this way, the rest is going this way. Well, okay. Well, we try to figure it out here. Yeah. So yeah. We check this in the next episode, so thank you for watching, and I hope to see you there in the next episode of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Until then, bye bye.